this meeting. Good morning again. My name is Brenda Bailey. I'm the Director of Legal Services. And welcome to the March 3rd, 2025 Litigation and Claims Committee meeting. I will be starting this committee meeting until a chair is elected. The meeting format is hybrid. Quorum is physically present at the HART Administrative Office, 1201 East 7th Avenue, Florida Conference Room, and the rest of the board members. Actually, there are no other board members participating via electronic means. An image of the flag is displayed. Please stand if you are able and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Thank you. The next item on the agenda is public comment. There was no one registered to speak and no one present. We'll move on to the next item on the agenda, which would be the election of committee officers. The process is as follows. I will ask for nominations from the floor, which do not require a second. Committee members can nominate themselves. Once nominations are closed, I will ask that the committee members vote on the nominations and identify the committee members of their choosing. The committee members with the majority of the votes will be elected as committee chairs. Any questions? All right. At this time, we will take nominations for officer position being chair of the Litigation and Claims Committee. The 2024 chair was Director King. And are there any nominations on the floor at this time?
I nominate Director King.
Committee member CEO Drainville has nominated Director King. Any other nominations? All right, at this time, with only one nomination, we can take a motion on the floor to elect Director King, as committee chair.
I move that motion.
I second.
All right. All right, well, at this time, Director King has been determined to be the committee chairperson. At this time, we'll move on to the elections for a vice chair of the Litigation and Claims Committee There was no vice chair for 2024, so this would be new. Are there any nominations on the floor for a vice chair?
I nominate Jason Wright.
Any other nominations? Can we have a motion on the floor?
Second.
Perfect. So at this time, please take notice that committee member Jason Wright has been deemed the vice chair of the Litigation and Claims Committee. So at this time, I will turn this meeting over to Director King.
The next item on the agenda is approval of minutes. In section 4 of the packet, you will see the minutes from the Litigation and Claims Committee hybrid meeting of November 4, 2024. Is there a motion to approve the minutes?
I move approval of the minutes.
And a second?
I will second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? So moved. Next, we have a summary of actions. Ms. Bailey, Director of Legal Services, will introduce the topic of the action item. Ms. Bailey, you are recognized to begin.
Thank you. At this time, we are seeking the authorization from this committee to increase the settlement authority in the case of Daryl Motley v. Hart, case number 23 CA 3837 in Hillsborough County, Florida, for an incident occurring on April 27, 2022.
Next, we will be going into closed session. Sorry?
Your mic.
I'm sorry. Next, we'll be going into closed session. As Chair of the Litigation and Claims Committee, I'm announcing the commencement of a closed attorney-client session to discuss settlement negotiation or strategy related to litigation expense. The estimated length of the attorney-client session is 30 minutes. The names of the persons attending are committee member HART Board appointee John King, HART CEO Scott Drainville, HART CFO Loretta Kirk, HART Board Counsel Jan McLean, HART Manager of Risk Jason Wright, and attendees present are HART Agency Counsel Brenda Bailey, Deputy Attorney Angela Pay, and the court reporter. Upon completion of the closed session, the committee will return to the public portion of the meeting to conclude the closed session and take any action as needed. Staff, please begin. Okay. Is the recording off? Okay.
Ms. Bailey, could we clarify that I believe Ms. Kirk and Ms. Pay are not in attendance, and so they will not be part of the closed session, just for the record?